Hey, it's your buddy Moto Miles back here for the second part of my first video that I had. I anticipated running out of room, so I shot it in two parts because my editing, I still don't have that much space, so I'm able to do that. So at least I can give you guys some content that's a little bit longer than I had in the past, all right? So this is the second half of that. Alright guys, hope everybody's doing well. Your boy Moto Miles back again with another video. Riding around, lovely day, enjoying the nice brisk wind here, taking it easy through these little streets here because these are back streets and I don't need people thinking I'm just revving my way through making a bunch of racket, you know. That's the last thing I really want to do. And you know what's funny is that when I first started riding, I didn't know about like motorcycle etiquette. You know, like you go by and wave at people who are on another bike or a scooter or a moped or whatever is going on. I would just ride and they'd wave at me and I'd look at them and be like, wow, do they know me? I didn't know, but I learned as I went. But then as I did that, I also learned that people don't always want to wave at you. Because maybe they look at you and they think maybe the bike you're on isn't as cool as theirs, you know what I mean? Or maybe, you know, you're wearing, maybe it's a gear or, you know, for whatever reason. Or also, too, is you know, people are holding that clutch. You know, people are shifting gears or maybe, you know, they're in a turn or they're moving around in a way where they can't really do all that stuff, you know, within that time period, you know? I think that definitely could be it. And I think that, you know, looking cool while balancing style and safety is really important. But also I think, you know, people like, oh, wearing gear, you know, you lose that edginess, you know, that easy rider, you know, whatever James Dean thing was going on. But the edginess itself is the fact that you're on two wheels. I mean, isn't that what it is? I just noticed that because people are always, and I don't know about everybody's experience is different, but ever since I started riding, people are always telling me these horrible stories about people they know that have been in motorcycle accidents. You know, and this person I know is, you know, brain dead and in a wheelchair and paraplegic, and they were doing 100 miles or they weren't doing 100 miles and a bus hit them, and, you know, all these things. And, you know, I have like a YOLO attitude about doing this, but, you know, you are in charge of what you do when you're riding, and the level of safety and alertness is within your hand, you know. And I'm noticing all these motorcycle experts. Oh my gosh, ever since I started doing this, everybody's an expert, and you know, they know more models of bikes and CCs and output, and this year this came out and all that. And then I'm always baffled when I find three things about them. The first thing is they've never ridden a motorcycle. You know, the second thing is, like, they don't even probably know someone who has one at their own home. And third, you know, that's the whole same thing. No MSF, nothing. No, you know, no want or desire to get on themselves. But boy, they have opinions and ideas about telling you what you should do. So that was something that I had to sort of adjust to in the beginning. I was really shocked about that, you know. But I just think it's funny. It's not something I have any hang-ups about. It's just something I noticed. And everyone has their own deal. But I thought that was really funny. I would like to maybe get like a sports touring bike. Only because, you know, when I was younger, I went to Cape Cod and Nantucket. This was on a bicycle, and we stayed in Utah. hostels, and we went to drive-in movies, and we stayed at different youth hostels. We rode the bike, and I used to see people going by on motorcycles, and I said, it would be nice to go a little bit faster and do everything I'm doing now. And, this is the time to do it, Well, post-virus, you'll be able to do that kind of stuff. But I just think, I'm getting, in my old age, I'm getting more adventurous where I want to, explore new things. And I think that's one of the things, and I will tell you, I couldn't imagine doing this on this bike. This bike, yeah, you can, I have no problem. I mean, people will differ on how the bike is. I mean, let me tell you, this bike, listen, the tow body's nerfing, we're all a little nothing futz around here. So yeah, I mean, I've had fuse issues with this bike. I've had, when I first started, my rear shocks were 0. I could feel every pebble I rolled over on. I had to get my alignment done. There were things that were, that had to be tweaked. And my solenoid, I did things like that. I changed that out. I had to kind of learn. I had to learn as I went. And, you get what you pay for. These bikes are inexpensive and they're not top of the line. And you kind of have to, what they have in class, the learning curve, where the teacher, if you all get B's and you have one F, that brings everyone to a C, It's kind of like that, I guess, with this. I know that math is off, but I just relatively, you have to coordinate your maintenance of the bike to sort of, give it longevity. And that seems important with that. But, I think once you do your own oil change and you start putting in fluids in and you start checking your child tire pressure and making sure, nothing's rattling or bolts are coming screwed, you loose and stuff, and you start having fun doing things with the bike, it becomes, it's interesting. I never thought I would have a second vehicle that I enjoyed so much. So that's just me. And I know everybody has their own experiences. I mean, I know friends that have bought these bikes and have been dead by the side of the road. So yeah, it's definitely, it's definitely on an individual basis. But I myself, I can't wait to get out here and ride. It is just, it shakes off all the cobwebs of the day and stress, and just gives me such an outlet to just breathe and feel like, I'm one with the cosmos. It's so funny. But but back to I want to start doing more videos with repairs and maintenance. As my editing prowess permits, I will become more efficient with my energy as far as having more of that. I tend to be shy about fixing things because I usually mess it up about 3 or 4 times before I get it right the first time. So that's why, I haven't really posted anything like that. But, it's par for the course. I'm getting it. I'm figuring it all out, And listen, guys, I just hope that you all are just indulging in, doing whatever, validates you and makes you, you feel happy. Whatever that is, within the lines of safety, beyond anarchy and murder, but doing something that empowers you and gives you a role, I gotta get gas here. I think I'm alright. I guess I'll wait. I gotta do the idle speed on this because I'm running a little bit rich. Before I was lean, now I'm running rich. Like I said, this is, I'm in school right now. I'm in mechanic school. I'll probably cut this down. Maybe I'll just leave it on. We don't need to polish all the edges on this little thing. We don't have to be perfect. We're figuring it all out. But get these rides in when you live in the Northeast, because it's freezing. So as long as you're warm, because I think the whole thing about riding uncomfortable is insane. Ride comfortable, ride smart, have fun, you know? And I don't know, I'm worried about this running out, so, because I don't know how much memory I have, and last time it just cut out, and I ended up having to scrap the whole project. So I'm gonna cut it short, and then I'm gonna continue from the second half of this video, because I'm on the GoPro. Yeah, baby, GoPro's nice. But anyway, so I'll see you in the other half of this. Whether I do that before this one, I don't know. Anyway, you guys take care, be well, and like and subscribe. What's this guy doing? Hey, easy does it there. Easy does it. Yeah, these people out here driving like, they don't see you. What do they say? Ride like you're invisible? That is something to definitely take note of. The twist of the wrist, right?